Hello friends, yet again I am here with a new video for Revolt from chapter number 3, Anti-British Rising and Peasant Revolts in Assam. We have discussed in the earlier videos about the factors which were responsible for the outbreak of the revolt with regard to Assam. And we have discussed about the life story of Maniram Diwan and revolt they have made his associates who were his allies, and what happened to them after they are found guilty. And eventually we have seen that on 26th February 1858, Pioli Barua along with Maniram Diwan, they were both hanged till death, and many were arrested and put in several jails of the country. From this we can say that revolt of 1857 was a complete failure. So now in this video we will discuss about the causes of that failure. Number one cause is that the people who participated from Assam was very less in number. In order to fight against a power like British, you need to have good number of soldiers, good number of persons to be backed. But in this case we find a complete different scene. Only a few people were there to revolt against the British power. Again, here the areas were very few, and it was confined to Jorhat and Shivsagar. The places like Guwahati, Nagaon, Tezpur was not taken into consideration. The people were not taken into consideration from those places. So naturally, what will happen? The revolt, you cannot fight against the British with these few places, taking into the fold of taking under the fold of the revolt of 1857 with these few places. Secondly, we find that the person who was the main leader who led the revolt of 1857, that is Maniram Diwan, was way far from the battlefield from Assam. He was arrested from Calcutta, and through writing letters, a revolt cannot be executed. You cannot execute your plan properly. So this is also considered as one of the cause of the failure of the revolt of 1857 from Assam. The rebels could not maintain secrecy of their plan, and as such, what happened? The letters fell into the hands of the British officers, and they could easily sense the conspiracy. They could easily suppress the revolt of 1857. Again, what happened? That the rebellions who participated from Assam were in lack of arms and ammunitions. Though Maniram Diwan was supposed to provide the weapons, but he was arrested before he could do so. And the participation of the soldiers in the British army was negligible. No great movement could be found from those barracks and regiments. Like we have found in the northern part of the country, the soldiers like Mangal Pandey and others who participated actively, but the scene was completely different in case of Assam. No such movement, no such participation. A very few participation was found, but no names you can found in the history books. So the participation was mainly organized by the civilians. Every historical event has its importance. Likewise, revolt of 1857 has also its importance in Assam. First of all, that it was found that for the first time in the history of Assam that it was associated with the historical Indian event, and the revolt of 1857 became an inspiration for the revolts like Fulaguri Dawa, Rongia revolt, Patharugat revolt, and many others. In this revolt, we have also witnessed a rare thing where Hindus and Muslims participated actively. They have fought unitedly against the British government, and also a sense of nationalism started to grow in the minds of the people of Assam. They started to realize that they should fight for their country. Also, the participation of Maniram Diwan and Pioli Barua and their associates became an inspiration for the later year freedom fighters, that became the ideals for several freedom fighters of Assam. After this, we have found that we can say that after every revolt or after every war, we find economic loss, economic devastation. So the British, in the name of this, they started to raise the taxes. They started to introduce several taxes in the name of economic loss to suppress the revolt of 1857. In order to stabilize the economic condition and deficit, they started several taxes such as stamp duties, excise duties, income tax, license tax, and grazing tax. And even this tax was raised to 100% in many cases. Also, we have found that rivers, which were used for fishing and to take out several precious metals, were auctioned. And this burden of taxes had directly affected the peasant groups. The British government even didn't spare the peasants during the epidemics, famine, and other natural calamities. The British government even didn't took any kind of step to revive the agricultural sector. So all these made the people of Assam disgusted against the British government and led to the series of episodes or series of events by the peasants in Assam. Here we will discuss about Raij Mel. So what is this Raij Mel? It's an Assamese word which comprises of Raij and Mel, where it means that Raij means people and Mel means assembly. That is, it is an association or a participation of the people where they discussed about several issues and problems, and they used to solve those problems in that assembly, in the people's assembly. So this concept or this tradition, this trend started during the Ahom period, from the Ahom period, and lasted till the end of the British government. And this Raij Mels had an immense importance in the rural life of the people of Assam. These Raij Mel were supervised and directed by the leading personalities of the societies like Gaubura, Daloi, and Gosai. These assemblies were comprised of several villages, and many people represented from every sections of society, be it a religious section, be it caste section, be it creed, etc. They used to participate and they used to discuss several problems and issues. And from this we can say that it is a democratic setup where they used to put forward their demand to the government, and they tried to implement those decisions democratically. So with this I would like to conclude. Thank you for watching.